You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited for today's video because we are going to be decorating, cleaning, organizing, kind of doing it all in today's video, and it literally makes me want to pinch myself because I look at old pictures of where my apartment was when we first moved in to where it is now, and it is like such a complete transformation. Even though I am not where I want to be, I do want to buy a house, and I know I've shared that with you guys in the past, but I am so grateful for where I'm at right now. I have a roof over my head, I have a beautiful apartment, and I just feel so blessed, and I cannot wait to share with you guys all of the goodies, new furniture pieces that I picked up from IKEA. We put it all together. I'm basically going to be sharing with you guys how to maximize any space that you guys already have, easy ways to organize things that are also renter friendly and will not break the bank. So today's video is definitely going to be a good one. Make sure to stay to the end so you guys can see the full transformation. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you do, subscribe if you're new, and let's jump right into the video. So before we get any decorating done, I definitely wanted to clean up our dining area a bit. We were doing some homework, doing a little bit of crafts, and I was really thinking about putting Riley's play kitchen in this area. There's like a small little wall where I think it would be perfect. So I really just wanted to get this area cleaned up first. So the first thing that we're going to be putting together is this IKEA play kitchen. Riley's really excited. I'm not quite sure exactly where I want to put it, whether it's going to be in her room or maybe in the dining area a little bit, but I need to see how big it is. It's like a smaller kitchen, but I just need to see, you know, I guess it put together. So this is the first thing that we're going to do, and then we'll organize it a little bit and make it look cute. She has been asking me for this play kitchen for the longest, and I finally had the time to head to IKEA, and I had a list of other things that I needed to grab as well. IKEA is about an hour in one direction, so I never want to go for only one item, and I finally was able to grab it. It was in stock, and it was only $100, so it was a really great buy. Also, I think this would be perfect for her pretend play. We are struggling a little bit with her playing by herself, and I don't know if it's just because she's an only child, or maybe if at this age, she's 5, she wants to always play with someone else rather than just playing by herself sometimes. So we are trying to work on that, and I think this would be perfect. She was all for helping me put this together because she was super excited, but you guys will see in a little bit, I kind of lost her maybe about 15 minutes in. So we are finally finished. This is what it looks like. I feel like it took a little bit longer just because I was just trying to take my time, not rush through it, anything like that. I also was manually screwing all the things. It actually said not to use a power tool. I think just because like it might just be too strong and like can break the pieces. But now we just need to figure out where to put it. I almost wish I can find somewhere else to put my spin bike because it would fit perfectly right there. But I'm also thinking maybe putting it in the dining area a bit. This way when I'm cooking, like Riley can kind of be cooking as well. So we will move it around and see what place looks best and fits best for it as well. But then we'll get some of her plate food and then just like fill it up. I definitely need to get like some cute little baskets to like decorate it. But that will all take time. So we decided to put it right here in the corner. It doesn't stick out too much, which is nice, but it's still close enough to the kitchen. And what I really want to start doing is like if I'm cutting strawberries or something like that, like have her cut her own strawberries right here at her own kitchen. So you excited?
Yeah!
All right, so now we're gonna try and just organize the whole thing. So we're storing all of her things in this little wire bin that I had picked up from the Dollar Tree a while back. I figured this would be perfect to fit inside there. And I do actually need to head to my mom's house because we have more of her stuff over there. So hopefully this weekend I'll have a chance to go there to pick up the rest of her pots and pans. Here is the finished look so far. We were able to organize like some of her stuff down there, and then all the way at the bottom is going to be her register because like, you know, we're gonna have like a cute little shop here when we do pretend play. Yes, she has some M&Ms. And then the only other thing the only thing we need to do is I need to get another command hook so that I can hang up her aprons on the side and not have to worry about that. And then up at the top we do have to get some more of her like stuff from my mom's house, so we'll grab that this week. But overall this is cute. I like this is literally the perfect section for it. It then also frees up this whole entire bin for the most part, so we could put some more of her toys in there. And then for her mop and everything, I have this cute little like DIY that I need to do. So I picked up this I guess little turntable from the Target dollar section. It was $3. It's a Lazy Susan, and I will put up on the screen what I saw on Pinterest. But basically what I'm going to do is put this right here. We need to get a wooden dowel to glue on top, and then little pegs so that we can hang
Pegs? What is
all of her you know, like her mop, her broom, and then it will just hang here and it can like twist and turn. I think it was like the cutest little thing. So I just need to get the rest of that. So we do end up needing to go to Michael's. Hopefully we'll get to there today. If not, I definitely need to go this week. She needs to get a shirt for school. They're gonna be decorating shirts, which is perfect because I need to check the wooden dowel so we can create that DIY. And then we also should be able to, I guess, get command strips too as well. I do kind of want to go to Home Goods. I don't know, maybe we'll go out and run some errands, but we're gonna play a little bit first now that we have this play kitchen up. I do have two other like pieces of furniture from IKEA that I need to put together. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that today, but you guys will see the rest of the decorating in today's video. We're gonna deep clean the couch. I saw this hack on TikTok that I want to give a try. I want to try. So we'll clean the couch, and then I got some new pillows and pillow inserts and pillow covers. I got a couple of different colors for the pillow covers. I'm not quite sure which one I want to go with, so we can choose that together. And then we do need to put the new dresser up in her room for the closet, and then also the shoe organizer. So we got a bunch of stuff that needs to get done, but first we're gonna take some time and play. She was so thankful to have the play kitchen finally finished, so she actually started playing by herself, you guys. So I knew I only had about maybe 10 to 15 minutes to get a little bit more cleaning done. So I wanted to start on the dishes. So I'm removing everything out of the dishwasher, and then I'm going to take anything that's in the sink and place it in the dishwasher for later. All right, you guys, it's another day. We ended up playing with that play kitchen for the rest of the night and even some more this morning. But today we have some more organizing and decorating to get done. Last night I ended up putting the shoe organizer together just because, like, I didn't want to bore you guys with putting some more IKEA furniture together, and we do also need to get another small dresser put together later on today. So I kind of saved you guys that part, but I did want to show you guys how it turned out. I absolutely love it. It fits the space perfectly. So today we're going to organize it and also style it a little bit as well. All right, so now you guys can see that we still have all of the shoes put here, but last night I ended up putting together the shoe cabinet, and the only bad thing is these floors are not level whatsoever, and you'll be able to see that right here. So you see how it fits like literally perfectly right underneath here, but then on this side it's a little bit higher, but you know, it is what it is. We're just gonna make this work. We can't fix the floors. So also to make sure that it stays against the wall in here, you guys are going to see down there, I had to screw in about 2 screws on this side and then 1 screw back there, so it is stuck to the wall and we don't have to worry about it falling forward. So now all we have to do is take these shoes, put them in here, and then we will style this a little bit.
Call back. Do you ever pick up on that phone? Stop pretending I don't know you're home. I guess not. Do you ever respond?
This shoe organizer fits perfectly in this corner. It still gives us space to walk through the hallway, but it also is going to free up so much room, and I don't have to have that eyesore of seeing all of those shoes cluttered all over the floor. But it also makes me realize how many shoes Riley actually has. Like, she is taking up most of the space more than I am. And then I'm also excited to finally have a place for these 2 little mirrors. I think they're the cutest little thing, so it's perfect just to hang them on the wall. I really love how this turned out. It's very simple, just what I wanted. I don't want too much stuff up at the top. I am going to be changing out these flowers though. This was all I had right here, so I just figured for the sake of the video and styling, I will just put these there. I honestly wasn't even sure if this vase was going to fit, but it fits perfectly. I'm gonna look for like a nice, possibly colorful flower. I think that would be really gorgeous. Hydrangeas are my favorite flower, so maybe we can find like a pink or I don't know, something like that. It needs some color in my opinion. Also, I got this book from Home Goods a while ago. I wasn't quite sure where I could put it, but I knew I needed to grab it, and this is the perfect spot. This is actually a used candle. But I love the iridescence of it. It's just very, very pretty. So I figured this would be great. You guys already know that I've had these mirrors for God knows how long, probably I think as long as almost I've lived here, but I wasn't sure where I wanted to put them, and this is the perfect place. Honestly, sometimes you just have to pick something up because you like it and figure out where you're going to, you know, decorate it with later on. But let me know down below what you guys think. And I do love the fact that this is able to hold so many different shoes. Also, I ended up finding out that for like Riley's shoes, because her feet are so tiny, I'm able to you know, stack them on top of each other, so that really works. But highly recommend. I will have this linked down below in case you guys are, you know, living in an apartment or have a smaller space and just looking for a great way to maximize your space and store all of your shoes in a very nice like way. Now, the only other thing that I'm looking to do is to find a really nice runner to put in the hallway. I think that will really complete the space. Heading on over to my bedroom, I really needed to wash my sheets, specifically my duvet cover. We had spilt something on it and I was really trying to get that stain out. So I'm undoing everything, gonna throw that into the wash, add a little bit of bleach, and then I also wanted to wash my bath mat as well. So I really wanted to get that done and washed before heading on over to Riley's room to get a little bit of decluttering, organizing. I'm so excited for this new dresser that I picked up at IKEA. I'm hoping that it fits. I did measure it, so we should be good to go. And also, please don't mind that little sticker that is on my sweater. I don't know, Riley loves stickers and I feel like they get everywhere, so it is what it is. So the next area that needs to be, I guess, tackled is going to be her closet. I had done this a long time ago where I ended up using this IKEA Kallax dresser, and I took that piece out so that we would be able to hang her clothes. But what's not working for me are these bins. It's just not working at all. It's like a mix of different things. So when we have to get her dressed in the morning or find things, it's very challenging. So I ended up purchasing this dresser that says it will fit in the closet. I did measure. So that's what I'm hoping. And then we'll be able to organize all of the drawers. Thankfully, this dresser was a lot easier to put together. It took me about 30 minutes to do so that's really not bad at all. And the goal is to be able to organize all of her just like random stuff that are in the bins. We have pajamas, socks, stockings, underwear, her bathing suits, and it just is becoming a hot mess, and it's very hard to find things. So I think by having a dresser down at the bottom, it's really going to make the whole entire space look a lot more organized.
A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Life is hard the way it is, but with you it's easier. Follow me into the night, without you I'm falling deeper. Stay a bit longer, yeah, I just need you to, I just need you to. Stay a bit longer, I just need you to. Can I be around you for motivation, just a little while? A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Can I be around you for motivation, just a little while?
The dresser fits perfectly in there, and we actually have a lot more room on the side. But the first thing I need to do is take out all of her pajamas out of this one basket, and then I'm going to take everything out of the next basket and really start to organize it, which I will show you guys in just a bit. How did we end up here in the corner, looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of. How can you be so calm around me when I act desperately? You used to be the one getting crazy when I'd be hard to reach. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. So this is the finished look, at least for the bottom, because I do want to tackle that stuff up at the top. I was going to reuse those brown bins that were actually in the bottom and put them up at the top, store her books, her like extra books and all that kind of stuff. But I also plan on changing these doorknobs. I am not a fan at all. I actually saw a couple cute ones on Etsy, which I do need to run by Riley and make sure she thinks they're cute. I decided to also put the book bags on the inside now that we do have that extra space on the side, and take them off the door, maybe put something else on the door. I'm not quite sure just yet. Up at the top is basically just socks and underwear. We have a whole lot more space when it comes to her undershirts, gymnastic stuff, bathing suits for swim class, and then also her stockings. And then at the very bottom is going to be all of her pajamas. So I didn't even realize we had this many pajamas. I probably do need to like declutter just a little bit, but for now they all fit in here. And because we do like to put our clothes aside the night before, I use this white rod that I had purchased. I feel like it came in a pack of 2. I'm not quite sure. I think I got it from Target. It came in a pack of 2, and I'm just going to put that to the side so this way we can grab clothes. And then literally all we have to do is, like, if I picked out, you know, a shirt or whatever, you can still hook them. They do have to be a little bit like diagonal, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. I do like the fact that we can still put her clothes over to the side, or I might end up doing a hook and putting a hook on the door. We can do that. It gives us options, but overall this is really what I wanted, just a small little dresser to put down at the bottom. And then as you guys can see, any of her extra shoes I put up at the top. The next area I want to focus on is the couch area. I feel as if it needs to be deep cleaned a little bit, straightened up. I also purchased some pillow inserts, a couple of different options when it comes to pillow covers, and then I did get 2 pillows that I saw from Home Goods when we had gone over the weekend. So I'm hoping those all kind of like look nice together. I saw this cleaning hack on TikTok that I want to give a try, where basically we're just gonna like literally just like deep clean the cushions, and then I'm also gonna try and tackle the ottoman as well. So what we're gonna need is a big bowl, a detergent pod, so I'm gonna put that there, some hot water, a dish towel or rag, and then a pot lid. So they say pour this on top. There we go, where it dissolves in there. Oops. Honestly, I don't even know what I was thinking by not putting gloves on, so I highly recommend do not be like me and get some gloves. And even honestly with the gloves, this stuff was so hot, so be careful. So my opinion when it comes to deep cleaning the couch, I honestly, it's not probably something I would do again. I don't see any like real results, to be honest. It wasn't like I feel like when I was like scrubbing it that I was like really deep cleaning. The only good thing that I do think about this, I guess, hack, if you want to call it, is the fact that those pods have a nice scent to them. So hopefully it's almost like adding like a nice like freshener to the couch. But other than that, I just honestly, in my opinion, I felt like it was a waste and something I will not be doing again. But we'll see once it dries. But we won't worry about the pillows once it dries. But I do also want to work on this command center. I showed you guys the clear one that I ended up getting a while ago, and I just thought it was a little bit small. And then one of you guys had sent me a message over on Instagram with the link to a different one. So I purchased that one because it also had hooks for keys, and then it had like this little shelf thing to put all of the mail. So we're gonna unbox that, see how that looks, and then try and figure out where or what side we can put it on so that you know, once I come in the door, I can put my keys down. I have somewhere to put the mail. And then we also do have our calendar of all the stuff that Riley has to do for like school and what day it is, depending on what shoes. It's like a whole thing. This is what it looks like. It has the shelf up at the top, and then it has these little like peg hole things down at the bottom where you can put your keys. It comes with 2 of these little like sticky things. You're supposed to put them on the wall, and then you can actually put these little pieces into the 2 little holes. My only thing is I'm not quite sure, the lighting. Ooh. My only thing is I'm not quite sure about it being renter friendly, just because when I do move out, how am I going to get these little stickies off the wall? Is it going to like, you know, take the paint off? I don't know. So it does also come with 2 little screws. So I think I'm just going to use the screws, screw those into the wall. And then this way it's always easier just to like quickly patch something up. And I think, and again, I've never rented before, so for all my renter girlies out there, please let me know. I feel as if like they know that you're going to be putting things on the wall. You know what I'm saying? So like a small little hole is not a big deal, whereas if like a whole big rectangle of paint coming off, that's going to be a big deal. So we're going to give this a try. I'm hoping I can keep the calendar where it's at so I don't have to put another hole in, but we will see.
In the morning light, wanna be next to you every night. No, I shouldn't love you, but I might, 'cause your lips, they taste like cherry wine. You're no good for me, we're so bittersweet, but I still want you, I do. Baby, can't you see what you do to me?
I got a pack of 2 22 by 22 pillow inserts, and then I got literally 3 different, they all kind of look the same, 3 different pillow covers, a 20 by 20. And then I found these over the weekend. They're like basically the same color as the couch, but I kind of like that look, so we're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna take those out, see how those pillows look, and then see which pillow cover I like, if I even like any of them at all, to be honest. Like, none of them are like screaming the type of brown, beige-ish kind of color that I really want to go with. And there used to be one at H&M Home, but for some reason, it doesn't seem to be on the website anymore. And also in the size that I needed. So, we're kind of just like making this work.
I dance like no one's gonna see, and I love like nobody can hurt me. You might think I'm a little strange, but I'm not gonna change. Oh no, sometimes I'm talking way too much, and sometimes I don't know how to turn up. You might think I'm a little strange, but I'm not gonna change for you.
Okay, so for some reason I thought this was a pack of 2. I wasn't reading. I know we were in a rush when we went to IKEA. This is also not the brown the way it looked in the store. It looked a lot more kind of like chocolatey, and I don't know, I don't even want to say chocolatey. This kind of gives me like green undertones in my opinion, but I'm trying to look for a nice beige, so this is not going to work. So I'm just going to set this to the side. Fail number 1.
You might think I'm a little strange, but I'm not gonna change.
None of them. All three of them are giving what I was trying to go for. That one, the brown one, is the closest. I was really looking for like a velvet. This also has that kind of like greenish undertone, a little bit ashy. And the crazy thing is, these pillow inserts, I don't recommend. I purchased a 22 by 22. These inserts are, these covers are 20 by 20. There's no reason that they should have fit so perfectly in there. Based on what I saw, the insert is supposed to be bigger than the pillow cover, so it gives it that nice like plush look. And these inserts were very wompy. That's the best way I could describe it. Also, I want the pillows to be like, I feel like bigger. You know what I mean? Like maybe I need a 24 by 24. That's what I'm almost thinking. So all of these are going to get returned. So complete fail. I'm just going to put all of the other pillows back on the couch and try and find better inserts. If you guys have any recommendations, please leave them below or hit me up on Instagram with the exact link that you guys have purchased yourself and you really do love. So it ended on a fail. We were able to get everything else in order. I'm going to be on the hunt looking for some pillow covers and pillow inserts because I just don't like the pillows that the couch actually came with. And I know a lot of you guys said, why don't I just look for the covers? But the inside is like, it's not like an actual pillow insert. It's like that like stuffing. So I can't really use that. But it's besides the point. Doesn't matter. I still like the way everything else turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video and you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit the red subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys right back here in my next video. Bye. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another Get It All Done with me, so I hope you guys enjoy. So the next thing I want to tackle is the top of her closet. We already organized the bottom. You guys saw that in my previous video, which I will have linked up into the cards for you. But now it's time to just organize the top and get that looking neat and organized. First, I'm going to remove everything off of the top shelf to make it easier for me to go through everything. And then I'm going to start off with the white bin that has all of her used clothes that just no longer fit her anymore. And I am still continuing to make a pile of donation clothes. So I have about probably 4 bags worth of stuff. So I'm hoping that this weekend I'll be able to stop off at the Green Drop where I can donate all of this stuff and give it to the Goodwill. now that I have everything sorted out, I'm reusing these wicker bins that I picked up from Target. I'll see if they are still available, and I'm using this to help organize everything that is up at the top, making it a lot easier and also making it less of an eyesore. All right, so we have the top of the closet all organized. You guys already know I like to keep a white bin. I got them from IKEA up at the top of her closet. This way, as she starts to grow out of clothes, I can just throw them in that bin and I know I can give them away to the Goodwill. In the center bin, that is where I have her like nebulizer and her other humidifier. So I like to keep that in there because, you know, colds and all that other stuff are going around these days. And then the one all the way to the right is where I have all of her extra books. Some of them are way too old for her, but I do want to keep them. And then also the other ones are going to be like holiday books, like Christmas, Halloween, all of that stuff. We don't need to keep them out right now. The next thing I really want to do is to start the process of toy rotation. So I've watched a couple of videos, and the thing that I am struggling with just a little bit is, where am I supposed to be putting the toys that I'm putting away within this apartment, and we don't have that much storage space. So what I ended up thinking is that now that her bed is flipped onto the ground, there is some storage space underneath there. I am gonna have to like kind of lift the bed up as much as possible, and I'm gonna use those big bins that I had originally stored all of our clothes in. Put them in there. I do have some space underneath my bed as well, so if I need to store some stuff under there, I just need to get like some type of like bin or container. And I think that is where I'm going to store any of her toys that I don't want to keep in the, well, I guess I don't want, I'm going to store all those things that so I'm going to store all of her toys underneath her bed. That is my logic right now. I'm hoping it works. And then keep a minimal amount of toys out. I want to do a mix of like puzzles, crafts, small toys, and see how that goes. I ran toy rotation by her and she was okay with the idea. So I just have to figure out, I think I'm going to take the toys that she has really been loving and a mix of ones that I feel like she hasn't played with in a while, and we'll try and figure out the situation. So this is going to be trial and error. That does mean I also probably need to get rid of the bins down at the bottom. I don't know where I'm necessarily going to put those, but we're going to see how this is going to work out. These were the bags that I was referring to that I'm going to try and store her toys away. And as you guys can see, we have all this space underneath here. Clearly there's stuff that fell. But if I can lift this up and put this stuff underneath, I'm going to use that as storage. So what I've seen about toy rotation is you want to take all of the toys out, crafts, all that kind of stuff, and you want to put them in subcategories, and then you want to figure out which items are going to be stored away, and you want to do a mix of what's going to be kept out. Now, some people do toy rotation every single week. I don't think I'm necessarily going to do it every single week. I might do it bi-weekly. And then also they said to keep toys out, or some people said to keep toys out that your child is continually going with. And the ones that they just aren't really caring for, we could store those away. And I also, when I ran this idea by Riley, I just told her, you know, this is going to be the best way to figure out what toys you genuinely like and enjoy. Like if I put a toy out for like 2 weeks and you don't ever go towards that toy, then maybe you're just over the toy and it's time to donate that and give it to somebody else who may not have a lot of toys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're so blessed and grateful to be able to have all of this. Like, not everybody in the world lives like this, you know what I mean? And she's just so grateful to donate the things that she no longer uses and needs. So I think toy rotation might be the best way personally for us when it comes to decluttering her toys and keeping what she actually uses. So that is going to be the goal. So let's get started.
Tonight we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me.
I did my best to sort all of her toys out with similar or like-minded pieces, but when it came to like things like Barbie, there are so many different accessories that come along with it. So I was trying to keep that in mind as well. And then I started trying to figure out what items I wanted to keep out. Originally, I was going to do 8 different toys or crafts or whatever you want to call it, where basically each cube would get a different toy. But then that started to become overwhelming because, as you guys can see, you could just see all of like the Barbies like just cluttered there. So I was like, why don't we display some and then store the rest in the bins, so it's less to clean up, but it kind of gives her an idea as to like what toys I'm leaving out.
That we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Stay till the morning light. Or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light?
All right, so far this is where I'm at. I figured we'll do a couple of Barbies. So I wanted to display the Barbies up at the top, and then down here is just more of all of the accessories. And then I was thinking about putting this out, but I think I'm gonna put this away for this, you know, first go round. Take this out. There's some puzzles that I want to bring out because she likes doing puzzles, all of that stuff, so that's good. I need to put all of this stuff away. I just wanted to put one coloring book out, and that's it. Some crayons so we can color, her notebook that she likes to draw in, and then pencils. And that's all we have going on for there. And then this section is going to be more of a free play type of thing, so I figured we'll take her doctor's kit out. I also put a couple of dollies so that we can play, you know, check up with them. She has her little car keys, her phone, all of that stuff, the little baby bottle. So what my plan is up at the top, I'm gonna display kind of like a gist of what is then in the bins below. Does that kind of make sense? Where it's like, I'll display a couple of Barbies here, but under here, this is where the rest of the stuff goes. I am going to display, you know, the doctor's kit, and then underneath is where we will display or put all of the dolls that we'll have. Like, you know, maybe I'll put one doll up here, but the rest, you know, give her a couple, we'll put down here. This is going to be Play-Doh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some pieces of Play-Doh up at the top, maybe put that right there. And then down at the bottom is going to be all of our like Play-Doh stuff. I think I do need to get the little like roller. And we'll just kind of do it like that. The hardest thing is going to be like the LOLs and the Barbies because they have some accessories. So what I was thinking about doing is maybe only taking one tray out of here, or put a couple of like Barbie clothing items in there so that she can, you know, switch their clothes up a bit, you know, a Barbie hairbrush, and that's it. So that's what I was thinking. If you guys have any better ideas, please let me know, because again, this is just a work in progress. I'm also going to see if I can get her that little play bus, or I don't even know, I can't think of the word, but get that and put that underneath. I don't want any distraction from anything else. I do also want to hang that picture up. I don't know if I'll get to that today, but take this stuff down, put the picture up so that's off the wall. But it's coming along.
And you slam the door. I messed up on the bedroom floor. What the hell do we do this for? I push you out, but you come back. That attraction, we can't fight that. Oh, keep telling myself that I should let go, but I hold on. And oh, keep telling myself that I should move on, but I don't. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that.
I will say that I wish I would have organized these storage bags a little bit better and was a little bit more mindful of how I stored everything away, so that when it is time to like switch everything out, I don't, I guess, technically have to take everything out. But you know, this is my first go around, so of course I think the more I do it, the better I'm going to get at it. And then I also decided to hit the ottoman that we have. There was a bunch of toys in there as well, so I wanted to take all of that kind of stuff out and reduce the amount of distraction of toys that will end up literally everywhere.
Keep telling myself that I should move on, but I don't. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun
The space looks so much better, so much cleaner. I absolutely love this. So I'm really hoping that this will stick and work with us. This did take me about 2 hours, so I am completely pooped, but I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of the bins and everything that I kept out. So this is going to be more of pretend play, free play, all of that kind of stuff. We can play doctor, we can play dolls. In here I put about 3 of her dolls. We can do their hair. I left all of their accessories and outfits. So this will be good. And then in here we have all things Barbie. So we have a couple of Barbies up at the top, their cars, and then we can play like shopping mall. I have some more Barbies down there, as well as some clothing and accessories, because I felt like if I kept, you know, my big bin of stuff, that's just too much stuff that can be very overwhelming. So we have all that stuff in here. Now this is all about Play-Doh. We haven't played with Play-Doh in a minute, so I'm hoping that this will excite her. And then I shared with you guys those Dollar Tree Play-Doh kits, so I left all of that kind of stuff out so we can do pretend play. This will also work with her play kitchen as well. So I have some extra Play-Doh molds, all that good stuff. Over here is going to be all things kind of like arts and crafts. I left just one of her coloring books out, her crayons, and then this is going to be, you know, color pencils. I was going to put the color pencils away, but I decided to keep those out because when we color together, I prefer to use color pencils. And then I was going to put like her glue and stuff away, but sometimes with her schoolwork, she might need glue or markers or anything like that. So I figured if I kept this in here, that's good. This is all of her pencils, especially when she wants to draw or do homework. And then I left a notebook and then a sketch pad as well. I couldn't clearly put this underneath the bed, so I just left this here, but I put it behind the door. I already told you guys I plan on hanging that up. Not quite sure when that's going to happen. And then I'll take these things down. Removed everything from that corner, which is good. And then I have these 2 bins and the Polly Pocket. This I'm going to put underneath my bed and put those away for a little while. And then underneath the mattress, you guys can see are all of those bins, the LOL, you know, big old truck thing. We also, you can't really see it all the way in the back is where her golf set is. So we're good there. I'm really hoping that this sticks. I would eventually like to, you know, do a book rotation as well. We have so many different books, and you know, she always wants to go to the same ones, and now that she's trying to read, I do want to keep more of like the smaller books that have less words on the page so that she can practice reading to me at night, and then also just keep some of her favorites and put some of the other ones away and kind of just do a rotation of that. But I'm just gonna start with the toys, see how that goes. I'm kind of really excited. I think it's also going to get me excited as well, just because, you know, it's something new for us to explore and do together. Specifically like the Play-Doh and stuff, we can do that together. Also, this is stuff that we can incorporate into our morning routine. You guys already know I'm trying to cut back on, you know, the amount of TV that she's watching, especially in the morning. But because I haven't been feeling well for the past couple of days, you know, I did just have to rely on the tablet and the TV. It is what it is. But, you know, for the most part, we are trying to have that bonding experience in the morning. And I also want to make it a point to have that bonding experience at night as well. So we've been doing baths. Lately we're bringing baths back. She got some bath bombs from Lush maybe about a week or so ago, and we've been having so much fun in there. So I want to do that and then really take our time to read our stories and just bond at the end of the night, talk, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So I figured if we have that mommy daughter time in the morning and then also at night, it will really just make sure to connect with each other. You know what I mean? Because, you know, the days get busy, and the last thing I want is to not connect with her and continue to build on that relationship. You know what I mean? But I'm so happy with the way her room looks. It looks less cluttered, less overwhelming. So I'm really hoping that, you know, this works. So I will keep you guys updated on that.
pretending that I wanted this to happen. I could just say it, say how I feel now, but my tongue is like a wall, keeping words safe in my heart. I can never say that, but I get too far in my thoughts. They take me back to the start, what we were, like we're still all good. I get too far in my thoughts. They take me back to the start, what we were, like we're still all good. You know I miss you the most when I'm alone.
It's the next day and I finally got the chance to tackle the kitchen a bit. Y'all, I have been down for the count, just not really feeling well, and listening to my body and just taking the time to rest and relax. And I'm slowly starting to feel like myself again, which is really, really nice. So I'm just trying to do small little bits of cleaning so that I don't have to spend so much time trying to catch up for the couple of days that I've been resting.
Always win, but then I'm lonely, and my mind doesn't understand. I get too far in my thoughts. They take me back to the start, what we were, like we're still all good. I get too far in my thoughts. They take me back to the start, what we were, like we're still all good. You know I miss you the most when I'm lonely. You know I miss you the most when I'm lonely. You know I miss you the most when I'm lonely. You know I miss you the most when I'm lonely. You know I miss you the most when I'm lonely. What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers.
Once I was done with the dishes, I quickly wiped down the countertops and my little kitchen island. And then I knew that I needed to start the process of spring cleaning. I am just like so excited and ready for the springtime, even though we are going to be losing an hour, but it is what it is. But I wanted to start wiping down all of my windows. It has been such a long time since I've done that. So I did want to at least take the time, wipe down all the windows, and then even start dusting all the fans.
We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way. We come alive.
All right, guys, so I just went to Costco and the grocery store, and I'm gonna share with you guys my monthly grocery haul. I usually only go to Costco about once a month, depending on if there's something that I really do need. I switch things up a little bit. I'm excited to give some things a try. I've heard, or people have raved about them, so I'm excited about that. But let me show you guys what I picked up for the month. Had to restock up on the little bites, also some more bread. Riley has surprisingly not asked for a grilled cheese in probably about 2 weeks. So this will hopefully last us a little bit longer than it usually does. I decided to get some bananas, apples, these brown and serve Vermont maple turkey sausages, some more cheese, eggs. I want to do hard-boiled eggs this week. Some strawberries, grapes. I wanted to give the Kirkland or the Costco rotisserie chicken. I've heard like nothing but good things about it. Y'all, this big thing of chicken was $4. Like, you cannot beat that. I figured I can put that in salads or make like a green bowl. Gives me a lot of options. I also wanted to restock up on the mixed berries for smoothies. I got some lettuce to make salads, spinach to put in smoothies. I also needed some more milk, and then I picked up some more dishwasher detergent packs. So this is everything that I got up. Oh, actually, and I did also pick up another pack of water, just so that we have, purified water in the house. But that is everything that I picked up for the month.
There's no need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We dance on the same wavelength. This feels like a new beginning. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So won't you let me trip with you? Leaning on follow, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me trip with you? Leaning on follow, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me? So won't you let I dream that if I can hold you close, you can feel me in the dark. Let me run away through the night. Let us leave the world behind. Give in, keep yourself thinking. Tonight, let go as you're dreaming. I was feeling down low, you just brought me straight up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, we're higher than the ceiling. I feel everything is spinning. I was feeling.
Heading on over to the living room. Thankfully, there really wasn't that much stuff that needed to get done. A little bit of tidying up, and then I needed to dust the fan and wipe down the windows.
Leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me trip with you? Leaning on follow, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me? So won't you let me? So won't you let me? So won't you let me?
finishing up back in Riley's room. I had a load of laundry that needed to be folded and put away, and then I'm also going to dust her fan as well. I completely forgot to wipe down the windows, but I will definitely be doing that in another video.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. Last night, I saw your arms around somebody. I never thought it'd be so hard, yeah. Even though I'm the one that broke.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Spring is almost here, so I'm continuing the process of spring cleaning my apartment, focusing on small areas at a time, making it less overwhelming. So I'm starting off by tidying up my dresser. It always seems to be a mess, and then I'll be moving on to a project that I've been putting off for some time now. I need to declutter and organize my nightstands and really just start to throw away things I no longer need. The next area I want to tackle is definitely going to be my nightstands. It's been so long since I have like organized them. You guys can just see like things are literally just thrown in there, and I just want to go through some of this stuff. Some of it can be thrown away, and then I feel as if there's a better place to store some of these items. So we're gonna go through both of them and then get this looking neat and organized again.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kind of like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Real things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away our sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane.
This drawer was basically like a junk drawer. There was the most randomest stuff in here. It was an oversized rubber band. There were nails, screws, COVID tests. I literally just threw whatever in here. So I'm taking everything out of here, trying to figure out where I can store them, wiping it down. And honestly, what do you guys even store in your nightstands? Like, I just put the most randomest stuff. I don't have a bookshelf. I don't have anywhere to put books. So I figured this will be a great way to store any books that I have read in the past or ones that I want to read in the future.
You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Real things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away our sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a
So as I wiped the nightstand down and I tried to move the lamp, it literally was stuck to the nightstand. Something must have spilled at some point, and then it got stuck there. Thankfully, I was able to get it up, so I wanted to wipe the bottom of it as well. So I wiped the bottom of it to get rid of any of the stickiness.
I dance like no one's gonna see, and I love like nobody can hurt me. You might think I'm a little strange, but I'm not gonna
The last thing I needed to do was to vacuum my room. It has been some time since I have done that, and I honestly love hardwood floors, but I completely forgot how like dusty they can get over time. So I want to vacuum up all of the dust, and then I'm going to head over to Riley's room and tidy her room up a bit. And guys, ever since I have done this toy rotation, the clean up time is like 5 minutes or less. I honestly should have done this so much sooner.
In the morning light, wanna be next to you every night. No, I shouldn't love you, but I might. 'Cause your lips, they taste like cherry wine. You're no good for me, we're so bittersweet, but I still want you, I do. Baby, can't you see what you do to me? I just can't resist you. You got me drunk in love, I can't sleep. I need to sober up from this dream, but I can't deny, I can't deny you. I can't deny, I can't deny you. Na 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 na.
And just like that, we are done in her room. So now I'm going to head over to the living room and basically do the same thing, a quick tidy up. It wasn't horrible in here. Do a quick vacuum before moving on to the dining room. So the next thing I want to do is organize her kitchen a bit. I got all of her extra like play food and stuff like that. I know not everything is gonna look like all neat and organized, but at least if we can get this in here, then I can throw that bag away and then we'll figure out a better system to organize everything.
I just wanna get you on my grid sometimes, on my grid sometimes. All my friends are saying that I waste my time, that I waste my time. I don't wanna tell you, I know if you care. Repeating my mind, rolling around, stuck in your bed. Burning temptation, I just cannot hide it. Late at night when I'm all alone, try not to think about it. Invade my thoughts with your honeycomb. Try not to think about it, but baby I do.
Before I placed anything into the kitchen, I wanted to start by sorting all of the food, putting them into categories, and then trying to figure out how I can organize everything. I didn't really have any baskets other than that like wire basket that I had showed you guys in a previous video, so I did end up having to use one of the old like IKEA drawer organizers for now, just to hold the rest of the loose food. So we got everything organized. We had like a cute little like tea set up there, and then in here at the bottom is going to be all of her pots and pans, and then up at the top just like her little knives and like cooking utensils. In here again is still going to be the food, and then I just used this old IKEA bin to store the rest of her like food. I didn't want to just like throw it in there, so we are set there. And these other items, these are some popsicle sticks for a craft that we're going to be doing. Remember back a couple videos back, I shared with you guys, Riley and I have like a spring craft that we want to do. We need some of these. This is just extra dolly stuff, so I'll put that in the bin. And then this is going to help us hang up the bird feeder. That's basically what we're going to be making. This needs to go with Play-Doh, and then this is just some random box that can be thrown away. Later on that night, Riley had requested spaghetti and meatballs for dinner, so as that cooks on the stove, I'm cleaning up the kitchen, unloading the dishwasher, taking whatever's in the sink, loading that up so that after dinner time, all I have to do is put any dirty dishes in here and have that running overnight.
But let's talk.
It's right before bedtime and I really wanted to mop the floor. We spilt a little bit of apple juice the other night and I was just too lazy to get to it. So Riley said that she wanted to help me, so I figured this is something we could do together right before bedtime. We're starting off by sweeping the floor, and then I realized, you know, it's been some time since I have steam mopped the floor, so I whipped out my steam mop and that's what we're going to do. Steam mop this area as well as in the hallway. I have some exciting new purchases that I cannot wait to share with you guys in the next video, so we're also prepping for that as well.
Tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
If you're wondering where my fourth chair is, it's actually in my bedroom. I have that anytime I want to sit at my desk, but for the most part, I do stand while I work during the day. And I'm cleaning off the dining room table, and honestly, I probably should have just wiped it down before I even swept or steam mopped, but sometimes I am just like so in the groove of cleaning that I don't necessarily think about the process. I just am trying to get things done. And again, this is the end of the night. It's about time to put Riley down, and most of the time I go to sleep right after her because I'm just so exhausted, but I knew I had a load of laundry that I need to fold, so I figured this is the perfect time. We had about 30 minutes before needing to go to bed, so as she watched her show and ate the last of her food, it was time for me to get some laundry done.
Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light. Just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm super excited for today's video because I'm finally starting to feel like myself again. I just been like sick and just trying to recover, but like today's the first day where I'm just like, yes, I'm like on the up and up. But I'm super excited because we just got some new items delivered from Amazon and I've been literally waiting to open them with you guys. I hope that they are literally just everything that we were looking for. So today's video is going to be a spring refresh where we're doing some decorating, cleaning, decluttering and organizing, you know, getting it all done. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you do, subscribe if you're new, and let's jump right into the video.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good.
So I was a little bit hesitant about this particular rug because there was another one I really wanted and it was out of stock, but like this one's still beautiful and it's like so nice. I definitely wanted something that was darker in the dining area to break up the two rooms, and also I know that we're going to be eating in here, so like I don't want to have to worry about having a light rug and God forbid we spill anything on it, and just trying to keep up with it. But I really do like it. So as you guys can see that the corners are still kind of like curled up, so I do still have these rug grippers that I've used in the dining area, well, not the dining area, in the living area, that have really helped. It makes the rug stay in place, and it's also going to help with keeping the edges down. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to break them into, like, cut them because they're so long, and I don't really think that we really need this long of ones, especially because we are going to have the table sitting on top, so we don't have to really worry about it moving around. So I'm going to try and see if I can get maybe at least 2, possibly 4 pieces out of this one, and I'm going to show you guys how this works. I will have this linked in my Amazon storefront. I swear by these are like such great things to have, especially when you have rugs, runners, all of that good stuff.
Hi, Mama.
Hi.
There's no need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We dance on the same wavelength.
So I ended up cutting each piece into 4 smaller pieces, as you guys can see. And in the dining area, it does work really well. However, you guys will see that I'm going to be laying out a runner in the hallway. And because that's more of a high traffic area, I don't recommend cutting them. So I actually ended up purchasing more because I was really cutting them just because I didn't want to order another box, but it's moving a little bit more than I wanted it to. So I knew I needed to purchase longer strips, especially for a hallway. So keep that in mind if you guys are looking to grab these yourself. But other than that, I highly recommend these things. They make sure that the rug does not slip all over the floor, so they are perfect. I will have them linked on my Amazon storefront.
Keep yourself thinking. Tonight, like a west dreaming. I was feeling down low. You just brought me straight up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Open higher than the ceiling. I feel everything is spinning. I was feeling down low. You just brought me straight up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So won't you let me trip, trip, trip with you? Leaning out for you. Leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me trip, trip, trip with you? Leaning out for you. Leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me? So won't you let me? So won't you
Not sure if you guys can see this, but this part of the rug is still a little bit raised and I want it to lay flat. So I saw this hack. We're gonna try it out, basically taking a couple of cups and some ice, and basically you want to just lay the ice down here and then lay the cups down, and it says by the time that the ice melts it should have the rug laid down. So we will see if this works. So while that is all like sitting there, we actually just got an Amazon package. So I figured let's do a quick little haul. I've been like buying a lot of things off of Amazon lately, but this is just like the first package. And then I'll also show you guys what Riley picked out, because she still had a gift card from Amazon from Christmas, which she's been holding off on, and she made her first official purchase. So she'll show you guys all of that in just a little bit. But there was one box for me. I know one of the things that was in it, but I forgot the other thing. So let's just do an unboxing. Okay, so in my box there were 2 items. One was for Riley as well.
For the disco party in the bathtub.
So we've been enjoying doing baths lately. We went to Lush maybe about 2 weeks ago, and honestly, secretly, we got this like bubble bath that had lavender in it, and it's like sleepy time, and it has been working. So what I wanted to do was just incorporate it and make it a little bit more fun. And I've seen this on, I feel like, all over Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok. So I am trying these disco lights. I figured that would be fun. So this is a pack of 2 small ones. We just have to put them together, and then it does come with little remotes so that we can turn the lights off and kind of make it a fun experience, while still having the lights down low.
So we can put it super nicely, and then it will have a disco party.
Yeah, so we will have like a little bit of a party while also incorporating bath time and sleepy time and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm interested to see how this will work. For the 2 of them, it was $20, so really, really inexpensive. So maybe we might try this out tonight, and I can let you guys know how that is. But yeah, just have to kind of like put it all together. But this is really, really cute. I've also been looking for some shelves to put in the bathroom, and I was thinking like maybe we do like a corner shelf. I think that would be kind of nice. So this would also be a great place for us to like put it on there, and let the lights and everything go. I think it comes with so many different light kind of like patterns. So excited about that. And then this is another bag that I got. I'm actually most likely going to be returning it because I found one that was almost the exact same. It's just half the price. So I feel like everybody has been liking these cute little like pouch bags. I do like that this is a zipper. This is a Rebecca Minkoff bag. So this was $98, and then the other one was kind of like a dupe. You can get it in 2 sizes, a small, which was like $28, and then you can get it in the medium size for $30 something. So I ended up purchasing that in gold and then also silver. So I want to see how that comes in. Hold on one second.
Like silver.
I wanted to see how that comes in first before I really return that. So I think those should be in this week. So
Mommy?
We will see.
Mommy, I thought you don't like silver.
I'm not a big fan of silver, but I wanted to get that.
Mommy?
Yes.
Can you go over there? Right there.
For
Can
what?
you help me with something?
Yes. It's the next day, and my mom ended up coming over, so we didn't even get a chance to show you guys the rest of the things that we got from Amazon. We went to the mall. We also ended up going food shopping, and then by the time we got back, it was time to like really just settle down, gave Riley some dinner, and then we used the lighting thing for bath time, and she had a blast. We were literally in there for probably 30 to 40 minutes. So that was really fun. I highly recommend it. I will have that linked in my Amazon storefront for you guys. The only thing left I really want to find is some type of like light up like toy or something that we could put in the water. But I digress. I did want to show you guys an update on the rug, and then we're also going to be putting a runner down in the hallway. So I'm hoping that that looks nice, but let me show you guys the dining room rug. So this is where we're at. It is laying a lot flatter. Like, I feel like I'm just being anal. Like, it's a little bit propped up over here. So I think I'm just going to sit the water on top of it for a little while, because this side is not too bad. But this side, I just do want to lay a little bit flatter. But overall, I really, really love the color. I like that it's darker. I already explained to you guys that, like, you know, we're going to be probably spilling food and stuff like that on the rug. So I wanted to go with something a little bit darker, but not too dark. It still, you know, is light enough for the room. So before we lay down the rug, I completely forgot that the other day Riley and I went to Michael's. We were looking for some like flowers, and I found some flowers that I thought were really, really pretty. They're this like color scheme right here, a little bit of like purples and pinks, everything for spring. So I wanted to switch those flowers out in the back with these, and then we will like lay down the rug. So I do want to put some real water. I do want to put some water in the frame to make it look a little bit more realistic, and then we'll try and figure out a nice way to style these. I don't know if we'll be able to use all of them, but I got some hydrangeas. You guys already know those are my favorite, and then I'm not quite sure what these other ones are, but I just loved the color and Riley approved them as well. So we're gonna style that as well, and then we'll lay down the runner, which also is like a floral print.
Can't find a time where I can tell ya what I feel now. Been biting my tongue for a while. The words just wanna come out. I'm too afraid to be rejected. It's so expected. I feel like I'm out of my mind, but I know I can't deny you. I am so.
In the beginning, I thought I could just simply bend the stems, but as you guys can see, it's sitting very weird, and also the vase is clear, so it doesn't work. So I ended up cutting all of the stems, and then later on I ended up taking some of the leaves off because I didn't like the way that it was sitting in the vase. So I'm starting off with the hydrangeas just because they are larger flowers, and then I'm going to slowly start to add in the colorful flowers. I'm not quite sure what they're called, but you know, the purple, pinks, and add a little bit of color.
I'm not the kind of person who is sentimental, but this thing is making me soft, giving into my damn heart. It feels like I am losing my grip, going crazy, 'cause this doesn't make any sense. You're broken down all my defenses. No way back to the old me. When I'm stuck here on planet X, I'll become the person I've hated. Wonder what will happen next. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe, you send me right out into space.
Now it's time to roll out the runner, and I was so excited about this particular one because it's so vibrant and colorful and literally screams spring, and it just brightens up the space, and I definitely feel as if the hallway needed it. It's just like something I've been looking for a while now, and then I finally found it. I purchased them on Amazon, both of them. I originally found them on Wayfair, but then when I looked on Amazon, I ended up finding them a whole lot cheaper. So I will have them linked down below in case you guys are interested. They had so many different like prints and styles, and this particular runner does also come in a rug size as well.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious. Idiots thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when
The next area that definitely needs a little bit of spring cleaning is definitely going to be my closet. I don't want to say it's a hot mess, but I do know that there are some items in here that I just like do not wear. My style has changed. I've held on to them for so long. I'm pretty sure we've all been there where it's like, maybe this might come back and maybe I should hold on to it. But the reality is I'm just not going to wear it. I just don't see how I can necessarily style it with my current wardrobe. And I'm trying to still even just develop or figure out what my style is. So we definitely need to declutter and take some of these items out, especially because I'm pretty sure within the next month or so it will start to be like really, really warmer. It will be warmer out, and I'm pretty sure within the next month or so it will start to get warmer out, and I want to do the switch, you know, take all the spring summer stuff out and put the fall and winter stuff away. I'd rather declutter before I get to that, so it's less stuff that I have to store away for the warmer months. Also, I didn't get a chance to go to the Goodwill. So the good thing is I do still have some stuff that I want to get rid of, so I can put a bag away for that. And then hopefully I'll get to that within the next couple of days. Fingers crossed, because it's literally been sitting in my, trunk for a while now. But I want to go through everything, see what I can throw out. So let's get that started.
We're not okay. I look into your eyes and see you fade away. But we're not the same. It's like we're on two sides of the Milky Way. Somehow we got used to the problems. Baby, we got used to falling. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath.
Once I removed the items that I wanted to donate, I then needed to put all of my shoes back. I just needed to find a better way to store everything. So I like to use this box that I had for like years to store any of my like winter boots, fall boots, all of that kind of stuff, especially because, you know, the spring and summer are on its way. And I also needed to vacuum the floor in here. You guys, the dust is real, so I definitely needed to tackle that as well. And then I ended up having an extra monitor for work, and right now the two that I have are working, so I did want to put that spare one in the closet so it doesn't have to be sitting outside in my room.
Baby, I'm a true believer, and I wanna stay true to my feelings. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my
So before I pack all of this stuff up, I wanted to show you guys all of the items that I'm going to be donating. So it's a bunch of like work pants, some fall and winter like sweaters. This jacket I've had for a while now, and I feel like I've only worn it like once, maybe twice. And then this is something I purchased on like a work trip years ago, and maybe I might have worn it once. And then these are just starting to go bad, so I'm gonna pack all of these up, put them in a bag, and then hopefully this weekend I'll get a chance to bring them to the Goodwill. The next area I want to decorate is going to be this vase right here. I said a while ago that these hydrangeas were just like a temporary fill for now, and what I really wanted is just something like a little bit more simple, white, because we do have a lot of color going on, whether it's between the wallpaper and then the picture and all of that kind of stuff. So I found some silk cherry blossoms on Amazon. I got 2 packs, so it's about like 6 stems. I wasn't sure how many I needed, and I think that this would work. I've been almost like second guessing, like, should I keep this green? Do I like maybe like paint it like more of like a cream or something? But I do want to see how the white flowers look in here. So I'm going to take this off, and as you guys can see, like this area is definitely a little bit of a mess. We had some extra flowers from decorating the hallway, which Riley and I just thought of a cute little DIY that we can do this morning. So I'm excited about that. I just need to get one more thing, I believe, to complete that. So we can do that in a future video. But I do want to clean this area off, also see how the flowers look in here, and then I'll show you guys. Let me clean this off, and then I'll show you guys what the flowers look like, and hopefully they work and give me the vision that I have up in my head. So it's interesting, they came in these like vacuum sealed bags. So one order is going to be 3 stems, and I just didn't think that this was enough for the vase, so I ended up purchasing 2, and I think that should be full enough. this is the exact look that I was going for. The way that the flowers were falling in the beginning, it was just a little bit like too all over the place. So I'm not sure. Yeah, you guys can't really see in there, but I used a little bit of yarn to kind of like tie it around the bottom a little bit, just so that it looks like they're all kind of coming out a little bit more centered in the vase and then coming out. But I really, really like this look. I like just the cream of it all because, again, we have the green vase, we have the picture, then we also have, you know, the wallpaper and then the rug. And it's just like, I didn't want to put too much color. I think this is like just enough. It's like very pretty. I really, really like it. So I'm happy. So if you guys want like more of a like fuller look, I highly recommend ordering 2 orders. But if you have like a skinnier vase, then you can definitely get away with 1 order that just has 3 stems.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. Always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
What's up, you guys? So today we are going to be starting off in Riley's room. I really want to rotate her toys. It's been 2 weeks since I implemented toy rotation, and to give you guys a quick kind of like recap on how it's been going, we honestly love it. Riley is a huge fan, as well as myself. I have found that cleanup time is literally 5 minutes or less. And it's perfect for me and also perfect for her because, you know, she's a toddler. She doesn't want to spend her time cleaning up after herself. So it's a win-win for both of us. Also, I realized that the quality of play is so much better whether we're playing together. She's even more into playing by herself. I just think that there's less toys for her to choose from. She feels less overwhelmed. I feel less overwhelmed. So this time she had requested 2 specific toys to be taken out. So I will be doing that. And then I do want to keep her dolls out because we literally play with them every single day. So I don't want to put those away because I see that she is still playing with them. So really we're just going to take out the Barbies and then also the Play-Doh and take out the toys that she has specifically requested. But she told me she is really enjoying toy rotation. So if you guys are feeling a little bit overwhelmed when it comes to like the amount of toys and clutter and all of that kind of stuff around your house, I highly recommend trying toy rotation. I'm not going to lie, the first initial process of it all does take a while. It took me about 2 hours to get everything done, but it's worth it in the end because I feel as if we're bonding more, the quality of play is better, and not to mention, I barely even clean up her room anymore because cleanup time is 5 minutes or less. So she will help me clean up everything up, and it's like that. So also, I didn't tell her where I hid all the toys, and this weekend she's with her dad, so it's the perfect time for me to do toy rotation. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Every 2 weeks I will implement toy rotation, and then I think this time I also want to do the same thing with her books. There's books that she enjoys, but she tends to keep going towards the same ones over and over and over again, so I want to implement that as well. So we'll see how that goes. I will give you guys an update, but let me stop rambling and get these toys out, rotate them. So this week I only needed to exchange 2 of the bins because the one all the way to the right hand side, that is going to always stay the same because it always has her markers, crayons, crafting things. I like to keep this out because with her schoolwork, she does need a lot of these utensils, so I like to keep them there. And also she wanted to keep all of her dolls. She has been loving playing with dolls lately. She likes to buy accessories and things like that off of Amazon, so it's just the 2 middle bins that I'm going to be replacing. She specifically asked for LOLs and also to have her Connect tiles taken out, so that is basically what I'm going to be doing. I am going through her I guess arts and craft bin just to kind of get that organized a bit. It does get a bit out of order just because she's always crafting and leaving her pencils out, scissors, all of that stuff. So I do want to make it a little bit more neat and organized, and also start to throw away some of the random crafts that she had been doing throughout the week.
Wake up in the morning with someone new. I wanna do the things they say we shouldn't do. I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. Live life like it's a piece and break the rules. I wanna wake up in the
These bags are great for storing all of her toys, but I do need to figure out a better system to keep them all organized. I feel as if at this point everything is just thrown in there, and I'm just trying to figure out, where I place certain things. So I have an idea as to what I could do. So I think I'm going to purchase that off of Amazon and see if this new process will work a lot better. Still using the bigger bins, but having maybe smaller little mini bags so I can store everything, keep things together will be a little bit easier. We finally finished this. Boy, it was a workout, but these are the things that I had left out. So I'm keeping all of her dolls still here, just because she's been playing with them a lot, literally every single day. So I don't want to take those away. I did leave her LOL camper on the side just because it doesn't fit in the cubes. So right here, it's all about like LOLs. I didn't want to leave all of them out because again, that's a lot to clean up. So I gave her some accessories, a couple of dolls, all that good stuff. And then here she specifically had asked for her tiles. So I just created a little tower, I guess, and then the box is in here. She also did ask for LOLs. And then here, this one is always going to stay the same for the most part because again, she needs crayons, pencils, all of that stuff for school. So I switched out the coloring book. Also at her swim class, they had some coloring pages, so we grabbed a couple of those. And then in here, I did switch it up a little bit. I brought out her dot markers, and then I also took out her painting smock and her painting clothes because we have some crafts that we're going to be doing. And then I also left out a different notebook for her to color in, draw. She loves to do all of that. So these are the toys that are going to be out for the next 2 weeks. So this week I decided to incorporate book rotation as well because again, we have so many different books that are just out on the shelves and she always tends to go for the same exact ones and we read them over and over and over again. And I wanted to add a little bit of a variety. So I left about probably 3 or 4 books per shelf and I want to see how this goes to see if she is more welcoming to reading new books, ones that she hasn't read in a while, and then we can rotate those out. I also wanted to leave some of the smaller books out, ones that don't have that many words on the pages because she is starting to learn how to read. So we have been practicing her reading to me and I wanted to start off small with, you know, books that aren't too complicated, but ones that she can use to practice reading. I'm mostly done in here. I just need to vacuum. I did also want to clean the curtains. Clearly you can't throw them in the wash. So I'm going to use a lint roller and just kind of roll over them, try and get any dust, lint, all that stuff off, and then vacuum, and we're done in Riley's room for the most part. This is the most cleaning that I really do in here since we've incorporated toy rotation, just because I did explain to you guys earlier, cleanup time is literally 5 minutes. She's been really, really good with making her bed in the morning, helping me clean up. So I'm like so thankful that she's like such a great helper, and so many of you guys mentioned that and comment that on my videos. It's bittersweet though at the same time because it's like she's growing up and you know she's becoming more independent, but I just still want her to be my baby. So you know it's a bit of a struggle and definitely bittersweet.
Think we lost all, but who will take the fall? who will win it all. You know the cost, still you go through walls. Keep on acting small. Even if you got something left to lose, even if there is something left for you to prove, I got bad taste of hanging around you. I'm so sorry about the bitter end. I'm so sorry if I misbehave. In the middle we got tangled up, but in the aftermath of us, I don't regret that much. I don't regret that. Sunny side up, try to keep it cool.
So the only way that I really know how to clean curtains is to really lint roll them. I don't want to have to worry about completely taking them down, throwing them in the wash, and anything like that, because honestly, it's really not that serious to me. So I'm just going to lint roll them, get all of the dust and stuff that has collected over, you know, the past couple of months. I'm going to quickly vacuum her room, and then I'm going to move on to the living room.
We're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us, I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us, please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing.
It's been some time since we sat down, chatted a bit, and I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update as to how I've been feeling lately. I definitely have feel as if I've been in a bit of a slump. I feel as if things are attacking me from all different angles, and I'm working my way out of that feeling, but it's I feel as if when you are trusting in God to lead your life, and the things that you've prayed for, all of that stuff, I feel no one really talks about how hard it is to fully release control. And when I mean releasing control, that's just saying allowing God to work and move within your life. But at the same time, there are certain levels to it, because, you know, we pray for certain things in our lives, and there are times when God is moving and working on the things that you've prayed for. But it may not look the way you want it to look. And I feel as if that's what I'm struggling with a little bit, is like, I thought I had fully released control, but I've been wanting these things in the way that I feel as if I should do them. And that is just not how it is. It's not how it can be. There are things that we go through in our life, and just think about anything that you've been through. And when you've gotten to the other side, everything seems to make sense. And it's almost as if you are grateful for the hardships that you've gone through. But if it was up to you, you would not have chosen that, I guess, like path or things unfolding the way that they did. And I think for me, I'm just like struggling because I'm a woman of a certain age. There's certain things that I want in life. And deep down inside, I feel as if God is, you know, working on the things of my heart. But I'm also struggling with how it's happening or how it's unfolding, and I'm getting caught up in the I guess like the how of it all, rather than the end goal of what I truly want. And I had an epiphany. I called my friend. You know, a lot's just been going on in my life, whether it's like personal or work or anything like that. A lot of change is happening, and I'm not a person who likes change, especially when, you know, you get over a little bit of a hurdle, like, you know, you have a major change in your life, and, you know, then you're just like, you sit with it, and then you're like, okay, this, I can do this, you know what I mean? And then it's like more change, and then more change, and then it's like, when so many things are hitting you from every angle, it's very overwhelming. And I had an epiphany when I was talking to my friend. You know, I was like just complaining to her about, you know, things that have been going on, and she's just like, yeah, but you know what, like, maybe this is how God is working on the things that you've asked for. And although it doesn't look the way you want it to look, because to a certain extent, I'm still trying to have control. You know what I mean? It's like, I want these things in my life, but I want them to work the way I want them to work out. And, you know, after talking with her, I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'm still trying to control certain things, and maybe these things that are, you know, stressing me out, or change that's happening, it's making me very uncomfortable, but I have to truly believe that it's all working out for my good. And I think, you know, I get caught up with how things look now, rather than trusting in God and knowing that however he plans on moving and leading my life, it's all going to work out for my good. He's not going to bring me this far to leave me. And, you know, I think that's just some of the hard things that, you know, I think, you know, myself, and I feel like so many other people go through, is like, you get caught up in how things look physically now, to the point where you almost want to hold on to a little bit of control, because you're like, wait, hold up. Like, if I'm going to get this house, or I'm going to get this man, or I'm going to have this family, or whatever it is, I want it to look like this. Like, I want to meet him in person, or I want him to look this way, or I want my kids to be this way, like whatever it is. I'm literally just like throwing things out there, but things are going to unfold on God's timing, and at the same time we have to focus on the now. And even though things don't look the way we want them to look now, we have to trust that He's got us. And rather than focus on what we don't have, maybe we're also not ready, because there's things that we need to learn, unlearn, things that we have to, fully release control over, because if we were to get it, we may completely destroy it. You know what I mean? And it's like, I think sometimes, I know myself, I get carried away. It's like, I want this now. Like, when is this coming? I've been in this preparation or isolation season for so long. Like, when are my blessings coming? Especially when you see others around you getting the things that you've been longing for, or praying for. But it's like, you also don't know what they've done to prepare for those blessings that have come into their life. And just doing the work that God has told us to do, because I know a lot of the times we're in these preparation seasons for so long because we're not working on the things that God has asked us to work on, or we're not, working on ourselves, or unlearning things, or healing, or, drawing closer to Him. So sometimes our delay is due to us at the same time. But I also do feel as if deep down, sometimes the longer it is for you to receive that blessing, there's a reason for the wait. Or, maybe if you're waiting for, a husband or to be married, like maybe that other person is not fully ready. There could be so many reasons, but I think in a world where we like instant gratification, it's hard to wait. And that's kind of just what I've been struggling with. And also a lot of change has been going on. I just feel as if like with work, and I always bring myself back and try and humble myself and just say like, God is the one who got this job for me. And if you guys have been around for a while, like literally within a matter of a week, I got a brand new job, making way more money than I thought. This position is going to help grow me from the perspective of working and the things that I have been wanting to do from my last job that I just wasn't able to. And now that I have it, it's just like I feel so overwhelmed, and I feel as if like I'm trying to keep up, and then I got a new manager, and it's just like so much stuff is happening. But then I have to humble myself and just like, this is what I prayed for. This is what I asked for. And if I think or thought that it was going to be easy, if I thought that this was going to allow me to sit in my comfort zone, then I don't know what I was thinking. You know what I mean? We can only progress in life when we step out of our comfort zone. And I think at the same time, although we do need to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, it's also okay to be like, I feel so out of my realm. But I think that's when you have to fall back and trust in God, and trust in the things that you've prayed for, and know that He is with you, to have that level of comfort where it's like, it's going to cause you to draw closer to Him. Because if we could do things on our own, then we wouldn't need Him, So in this time, I've just been trying to draw closer to Him and sit and trust that it's all working out for my good, even though when I look at things right now, that's not at all how I feel. But there will be a moment, and there will be a time when I look back and I'm like, it all makes sense. So I always feel as if I'm rambling when I have these type of conversations with you guys, but you guys do always tend to understand where my heart is when I, express the things that I'm going through. And I'm naturally the type of person, when I am going through stuff, I shut down. Like, I don't want to necessarily talk about it with other people. I'd rather deal with it myself. And I know that that's not healthy at all. And in some ways, it's honestly sometimes easier just talking to you guys about it, because it's like, I'm just like getting it all out, just venting my feelings. And then I end up feeling a whole lot better. But I just want you guys to know that if you guys are struggling with where your life is at, the outside world is crazy right now, to continue to trust in God, continue to trust that He is, working on the things that you are praying for, and also like letting go of control as to how those things are going to unfold, because God knows His plan for our lives way before we ever existed. So for us to try and take the lead and control how these things come of our lives, I don't think that is the right way to go. It's just more of trusting in Him, trusting in the fact that He has your best interest at heart, but also at the same time being present in the moment and being grateful for what you have right now. For example, like at least for me, I want to own a house, but the outside world and the economy that we're living in, it's basically saying, no, that's not going to happen. But I'm still praying for that. I'm still prepping for that. I'm still grateful for the apartment that I have, and not going to downplay where I'm at right now because I'm not where I want to be. I'm being grateful for a roof over my head. And no, it's not the end goal, but if I can't even be grateful for what I have, how do I expect God to give me more? You know what I mean? So it's kind of all of that has just been like going on. So just been dealing with a lot, but at the same time, getting it out and reflecting on where I'm at and staying present in the moment and drawing closer to God has really, really, really helped me. I'm trying to get better at praying, and and maybe that's something I need to also work on, So I just wanted to give you guys some encouraging words. You guys are not the only ones who's struggling, for those who are, but I will just say what has worked for me is just taking a deep breath, taking it easy, listening to my needs and my body, and not pushing myself. But also knowing that when I am feeling uncomfortable with how things are, unfolding, knowing that growth is happening, and at the same time, I can't wait to see what is in store, because God can change things in an instant, and we just have to be ready and do the work, so that when we get to the next season, we're prepared for everything that comes with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me put this stuff away, and then I do need to clean the dining area, also clean the kitchen a little bit. So we're gonna get some more cleaning done.
Spinning in my head. got high hopes. Do you want the same? 'Cause baby, all I got is high hopes. Do you feel the same? Do you want me, babe? Or is it just a game?
I completely forgot to show you guys that we made that little like hanging thing for her, you know, play stuff. So I ended up using the roll that came with the runner, and it was very sturdy and everything. So we just hot glued it to the bottom piece, and then we used a hot glue gun to put little thumbnails, I guess, if that's what you call it, or tacks in there. And then we used a little bit of cardboard up at the top, and that was that. It was pretty easy. We are thinking about painting it, but for now, this works.
I dance like no one's gonna see, and I love like nobody can hurt me. You might think I'm a little strange, but I'm not gonna change. Oh no, sometimes I'm talking way too much, and sometimes I don't know how to turn up. You might think I'm a little strange, but I'm not gonna change. For you, for you, for you, I'm not gonna change.
Moving on over to the kitchen, I really needed to clean out my fridge. I feel as if this is something that I have been holding off for a while now. I am not a huge fan of, you know, going through everything, clearing it out. It's just not a task that I really enjoy doing. So I definitely cannot procrastinate on this any longer. So I'm throwing anything out that has gone bad. And I also planned on going food shopping the next day. So this is the perfect time to do that.
You're drained by insecurities, while I see possibilities. You might think I'm a little strange, but I'm not gonna change. For you, for you, for you, I'm not gonna change. For you, for you, for you, I'm not gonna change. For you. Come out and play. It's Saturday, and I promise I'll love you much better now. The sour taste will wash away, 'cause I promise I'm better now. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How we feel dancing? Are you feeling it too? Oh, baby. Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me? Think open kind of new way. Open kind of new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Open kind of new. Tell me you're feeling it.
There were a couple of things in the sink that needed to be hand washed, like her tea set and even just some of the food containers. I made the mistake by putting that in the dishwasher one time and it warped the top of it. So I will always be hand washing those and not making that mistake again.
Oh, baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me? Think open kind of new way. Open kind of new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Love me like yesterday. Yesterday. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her.
As I mentioned earlier, I planned on going food shopping the next day, so I also figured this is the perfect time to clean the microwave, clean the stove top, so that all I had to worry about the next day was going food shopping, starting to meal prep, because I definitely need to take my health a lot more seriously. I feel as if I've been telling you guys this for a while now, but like I really do need to get my life together, which I will update you guys in a future video. But I just want to be healthier, feel more confident in my own skin, and that really starts with eating healthier, eating whole foods, eating out less, and cooking and eating at home. I don't know about you guys, but I hate cooking in a dirty kitchen. So if I could get the entire kitchen cleaned, the refrigerator cleaned out, so the next day the entire process of meal prepping and all of that stuff goes a lot smoother, I feel as if that is going to be what is going to work best for me.
I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be if I leave tonight? We could do this right, we'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. I know that I told you we're over, I swear that I'm sober, just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me.